What's going on, guys? This is take number 3 because I recorded it. It ended up being a 14-minute video and I want this to be as brief as possible, and I got on a million tangents. So let's jump right into it. This video is going to be about sugar. Sugar. Hate sugar. Never liked it. Never been a big fan. And this video was sparked by a Facebook post that I saw. I don't really use social media a whole lot. The only time I really use it is I use Facebook for memes because I think the memes on there are hilarious. Occasionally, if I take a good picture or I want to promote something or something like that, then I'll post that. But I just like it for memes. I don't like the drama or all that stuff, or to keep up with people from high school, and family. But this post I saw, I get triggered by things about nutrition and fitness and things like that. So when I see misinformation, I jump right in and I try to educate people as quickly as possible. And you don't want to be that guy who's like a social media warrior or keyboard warrior, going through the comments and stuff like that. But there are important issues, and when there's so much fake news going around, it's really frustrating. And this video is particularly striking, and I think that this meme, not even a meme, it was just a picture, and it was of a bag of sugar. And it was saying if you drink 1 can of sugar every single day for a month, this is the amount of sugar you consume. So it was 4 pounds of sugar, and it just was held in a little bag, and that's 455 teaspoons of sugar, which is a lot. And I equated it out. I think it was like 1,860 grams of sugar or something like that. And it comes out to be 7,280 calories from sugar, strictly from drinking 1 soda per day for 1 month. So you notice, oftentimes, if you've looked into losing weight and things like that, usually what they say is good rule of reference: take your basal metabolic rate, so what you burn on a typical day, subtract 500 calories, and then that is how you'll lose 1 pound per week. So 3,500 calories divided by 7 days per week, that's a 500 calorie deficit. So 3,500 calories is what's equal to 1 pound of fat. So if you're consuming 7,280 simply from drinking soda every single day, and it's over 2 pounds of fat gain per month simply from drinking soda. That's nothing else. That's not considering the food you're eating and all this other stuff. That's empty calories. Literally, you're not satiated, so you're not full from it. You're getting no micronutrients. You're getting no vitamins, minerals. You're not getting protein. You're not getting essential fatty acids. You're getting nothing but water and sugar. And so the main issue that I have with this is people aren't aware, and they demonize diet sugar or diet soda and artificial sweeteners and things like that, saying it causes cancer, which isn't true. I had an article published on 3DMJ, which, if you're not familiar with 3D Muscle Journey, definitely check them out. But it was looked over by Eric Helms and also a couple other guys on their team. He has a PhD in exercise science and something else, I can't remember exactly what, and like a master's degree and like fucking 2 or 3 bachelor's degrees. Insane, smart guy. But he looked over it and he approved it, so it was published. And it was pretty much saying that aspartame's safe. There's nothing to worry about. I think I cited like 12 studies. And really the only issue is if you have PKU, phenylketonuria, which you can't break down phenylalanine. So aspartame, the artificial sweetener that's constantly demonized, it's in like Diet Coke and things like that. They also use sucralose and things like that, but aspartame usually gets most of the heat. Aspartame is aspartic acid and phenylalanine essentially bound. So when it breaks down in the body, that's why they say it creates formaldehyde and formic acid, and then that's when the issues start coming on, because it's a preservative, so then it's really bad, and blah blah blah. But your body has enzymes to break that stuff down already, so it's fine. And the research regarding cancer is so ridiculous, and it's like the red meat causing cancer thing. I'm not going to get into nitty gritty details, but it's not true. It's not true. Think about it like rationally. It doesn't make any sense, but I digress. The main issue that I have with soda, it's not that soda makes you fat, but the excess calories make you fat. And if it's just something that you're just drinking. I rarely ever drink regular soda or sugary drinks or anything like that. The only time I do is if it's mixed with like alcohol. Say I go to a bar and I get because most places don't have, say I get a vodka soda. Most places don't have like Sprite Zero or things like that, or Diet Mountain Dew. They have Sprite. So I'll get like a vodka Sprite or like a Long Island iced tea or something like that. So it's in those cases, or occasionally when I go to Taco Bell and I get a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That's like the exclusive treat that I get for sugary beverages. And usually I mix it like half with Diet Mountain Dew and I'll split it with my girlfriend. So that's usually what it is. It's just Mountain Dew Baja Blast and that's it. And it's because it's just a waste of calories and you're not satiated. You're not getting anything out of it. So what's the point? And then it's a leading contributor to this whole obesity epidemic that we have, is sugary beverages and just massive portion sizes that people don't pay attention to. They don't know what the proper portion sizes are, and that's when you run into issues, and that's why people are getting overweight. So if I could get some people to stop drinking sugary beverages, you know, people look at a Snapple and they assume, oh, it's a Snapple, so like it's from fruit, so it's got to be good. Most of it is artificially sweetened. They might say naturally flavored, or some natural flavors, or natural and artificial flavors. Most of it's artificial. You look at a can of fruit, for example. You buy a can of pineapple at Walmart or Aldi or Trader Joe's or wherever you go. I don't know if Trader Joe's has canned pineapple. Probably not, but maybe. Who knows? I don't shop there. But if you look at the ingredient list, there's going to be a bunch of ingredients. And oftentimes they put it in preservatives, of course, because it's got to stay on the shelf. It's got to have a good shelf life. And you don't want it getting disgusting. But also they put it in syrup and things like that. So try to get like the low syrup or the zero sugar syrup, things like that. Sugar's in everything, and you really have to pay attention to labels. And I don't know, it's really a huge problem. And I wish that more people paid attention to it. And I tried to share this on like everything that I could, because I want people to be aware of exactly what they're doing. You might think, oh, it's just one soda per day, but that's a lot. 60 grams of sugar per day from one drink is a lot. That is a lot. It's over 60 grams of sugar in a soda. Of course, different sodas have different amounts. And of course, I'm always going to recommend drinking water over diet soda or BCAAs or, you know, any sugar-free alternative. Water is number one. But I guess the last point on this topic, because I want to close this out, is, you know, not make this another 50-minute video. But somebody in the comments was talking about, I don't know why soda gets a bad rap, because, you know, think of the amount of vitamin C we consume, the amount of protein we consume, the amount of dietary fiber, like anything is in high amounts. Like when you really look at it, like 60 grams of sugar per day really isn't that much. I'm like, well, yeah, if you're substituting it for, say, a serving and a half of rice, but most people aren't. They're just drinking the soda on top of whatever they're eating. They're not making any adjustments to their diet whatsoever. It's just a thing they do. So, you know, that's like a straw man. It's ridiculous. Most people don't get enough fiber. You need 10 to 20 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories that you consume. That's the RDA recommendation. So that means if you're consuming 3,000 calories a day, that's 30 to 60 grams of fiber that you need per day. Most people don't get that. So what I recommend is, which I posted this and one of my friends was like, oh, he was asking me about things like diet and diet soda and stuff like that. And I told him he was having a hard time with fiber. And I told him what I like to do first thing in the morning is make an omelet. So I make an omelet. I cut up like fresh onions and peppers and mushrooms usually. That's what I like to do. And then I'll add in some eggs and ham. So I cut up some ham. And then eggs, I'll usually put in like 3 or 4 whole eggs, and I'll do like 5 or 6 egg whites, depending, and throw in a little bit of fat-free cheese, and then I just eat that. And it's adding fiber from the vegetables. And then on the side, what I do is I have a bowl of cereal. So what I do is get the original Fiber One. They look like it's pet food. It looks like little brown sticks. It doesn't really taste the greatest, very bland, but it's only 25 grams of fiber, or 25 grams of carbs, 14 of which is fiber. So you're getting 14 grams of fiber from 1/2 cup of this cereal. And then what I do is I mix it in with another cereal simply for taste. It's not any like groundbreaking thing. I just mix in 1/2 cup or a cup of a different cereal, maybe like cornflakes or honeycombs or I don't know, whatever your choice is of cereal that would taste good with, you know, cat shit. And just mix that in, and then maybe cut up a banana, throw it on top, and guess what? Then you got a ton of micronutrients, a ton of fiber, and a ton of protein, and it's simple. So that's what I recommend if you're looking to get more fiber. Don't forget to like this video. Remember, avoid soda, avoid your sugar beverages, check over your nutrition labels, and pay attention. And I guarantee you'll be on the path to a more sustainable weight, and you'll be likely to manage your weight a lot better just by making one simple adjustment, replacing that soda with water or Diet Mountain Dew. Be sure to like this video. Let me know if you've had any struggles with soda or like addiction to like sugary sweets and stuff like that, because I definitely have and I can relate. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out. Happy 2020.